demoing the Nailed It hot foil plate that she designed for spellbinders. Nancy, can you show that then? There it is, everybody.
Get it open here. We're going to be using the Go Press and Foil. If you guys are interested, mycraftroom.com. Now, Allentown Stamp Show is going on today and tomorrow, March 31st, April 1st in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So if you get a chance, come on out. It's definitely worth it to support these small businesses and get to do make and takes and see some of the new products that are out. And Go Press and Foil light has turned green. We're going to put the plate on there and just give it a minute to heat up. And I have not used this particular machine and cutting. So you always want to experiment, just have some papers out, you want to let it heat up. I have found that gold and silver foils tend to transfer a little easily, so you want to dry those first before you get into some of the fancier sparkle foils. And make sure you are using hot foils. There's a lot of different foiling companies out there. Toner foils will not work. So if a foil says transfer foil, you got to figure that one out. But you want hot foils. So Glimmer hot foils will work great. Hi everybody, how are you?
Are you Nancy?
I am Nancy.
Thank
you.
I have the spellbinders one recently.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you for teaching me to tape the hinge, make the hinge.
Yes, yes. So
shifting.
They do shift, and what's nice about the Go Press and Foil is it's already got its own tinge.
That's nice.
Right? So we're going to cut some of this Aurora foil here.
I actually put a little shimmer cardstock between my two plates, and I have never had an issue with much overfoiling at all or anything.
Perfect. So that's the next thing I was going to do is every machine and every die cutting machine are a little different.
Yeah.
Newer machines tend to be a little tighter, older machines are a little looser. So we just want to make sure that we have the right pressure to get that perfect foiling. So you want to make sure your plate's nice and hot. You're going to put your foil, pretty side is always down. So this foil has an adhesive built into it, okay? So this, when it heats up, this will transfer to your paper. That's why it's called hot foil. So you want to make sure that the ugly side is touching your paper so that the pretty side shows. So pretty side touches the plate and it will press it. Think of it as a metal stamp. It will press that onto your paper, right? So we're going to just use a thin piece of paper here. And I'm going to start with 2 shims. We'll see how that works. And this is just regular thick cardstock. It's going to get foiled.
That's thicker than,
Yeah.
thicker than 110.
Yeah, it's thick cardstock, but it will give you a little bit of extra pressure to make sure everything goes through evenly. If it's too much pressure, take the shims out. If it's not enough pressure, put an extra one in. It's going to get inky. It's going to get foiled. When you're done, throw it out. So I'm going to start with 2. Normally 2 seems to be the secret. And when this is blinking red on this machine, it just means, hey, I'm not ready yet. I'm not hot enough yet. So it has an internal temperature control. When it turns green, then you know it's ready, okay? So we're just going to turn green. And all we do is gently pull this out and run this through. This machine will work in your Sizzix Big Shot, Big Kick, your Spellbinders Platinum machine, the new Switch, Vagabond, all of those. It will not work in the Gemini machines, not the Gemini Junior or the Gemini full size. Now I don't feel I had enough pressure there, so I may have to add another shim, but let's reveal it. And you want to let this cool down. If you don't let it cool down, that foil may not transfer all the way. So we're just going to give it a little shake to cool it down. And then let's reveal it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Now, I designed this plate because I feel like there's not enough masculine designs out there, right? So we got Father's Day, we got graduation, we got handy men in our lives, or women. You can make this in pink foil and it looks great. And then there is a sentiment that comes with it. The sentiment says nailed it. You can put that on here, or you can leave it off. But now I slap this on a card and I'm done, okay? The other thing you want to try to do is try out different papers. I have some black glossy. I have not tried this yet, so we'll see how it works. But if you generally have any kind of super smooth card, they have some foil papers here. Usually those will foil great. It gives you a really nice outcome and gives you a nice background.
So Nancy, the people on YouTube want to know what kind of machine are you foiling with?
I'm using the Go Press and Foil. So this was the actual, as far as I know, first hot foiling machine out on the market. It has been out for many, many years. Very easily to find in Europe or Amazon. I'm going to do 2. All right, so I have my plate down. I have my foil pretty side down.
Oh, I thought you put that fast.
I'm going to try this black cardstock. This may overfoil. We'll find out together. And I'm going to use the same 2 shims. Cover that up. And I'm just going to give it a second. I know it says it's green, but I just want to give it a minute to warm everything up to cook, I say. And don't throw this away, because you can actually get an adapter plate with this, and you can foil this. It's a metal plate. It's just a plain metal plate. And you basically take this and your paper and you run it through the machine again, and all of this will now stick to your paper. So there's no waste. You get 2 out of 1 piece of foil.
I felt like the rectangle was the best one. You can always add another shape. I want the rectangle one.
Yes.
Because I thought bang for your buck.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah, either like a Pink Fresh Studio or Waffle Flower.
I don't know if you have any. I brought Spellbinders.
Down on the bottom corner, that's what you need.
And I have the Spellbinders rectangle and blue.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the one I brought.
Yeah, they're a little smaller, so the Pink Fresh Studio, that one is the best one.
You know, I did the hinge for sentiment, but my question is, like, you know, because it's very
So she shows us how she did that. But it's a hinge, yes.
Now, exactly where it was when
Okay.
I first placed it.
Have you tried the tape with the hinge method?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You lift it up, it opens go right back down.
As long as you have the tape pretty secure, yeah.
It should be the same. Yeah.
All right, let's see how this black glossy card does. May not work, may work, but this is the fun of trying things, experimenting. Again, we're gonna let it cool down. I'm guessing it worked,
Magic.
right? So any of these specialty papers that are glossy, those are the secrets to good foiling, because foil loves when something's super smooth, right? It just sticks to it. So if you're struggling with your regular paper, make sure it's super smooth paper, but try your holographic cards, your mirror cards. It works great. And now I'm ready. I put this on a card and I'm done, right? How easy was that? And here's what your friends do. You didn't make that. You didn't make that. How'd you make that? You know, and you're like, I watch Nancy Stamps.
And if you have a handy woman, you could get the silver and foil in pink or purple. It doesn't have to be for a man. So this would look nice with that color foil. So let's have a look at how pretty this turned out. Wow. 24 karat. Magic.
So Nancy, is Simon Hurley really nice?
Simon Hurley is nice. He's very sweet, yes.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
Sorry.
first starting out of her.
Yes.
No, we told her if she had them here that it would be a little, you know, way to demo. Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yep.
No wonder you
The
asked.
dye's already sold out. The dyes,
Really?
the cutting dyes. Somebody bought
I was
them.
gonna give my stickers away, but everybody walked away. So
I'll take another one. You know me. I got all. I just bought. The
Okay. On that
universal
note, we'll see you guys later.
cutter,
Thanks
and
so
then I
much for
bought the
joining
Universal plates.
my craft
Bye,
room.
guys.
How do I end it? Your phone's different than mine.
Yeah.